Trump had a couple more things to say. He talked about the Israeli attacks. Here's what he had to say about that.
In November, we're going to do something. We're going to make America great again. You see what's happening to our country. You see what's happening in the Middle East. All that stuff would never have happened. Israel would never have been attacked. Ukraine would never have been attacked. I mean, go back to Ukraine. Right. Ukraine, it was attacked because of the incompetence of Afghanistan, the way they move. I mean, Putin's looking back and he sees this guy that can't even put two sentences together. They leave Afghanistan. They take the soldiers out first. No, but you don't take the soldiers out first. You take the soldiers out last. The soldiers don't mind. They took the soldiers out first, and it was like a free-for-all.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So the attacks on Israel, that was mostly about Ukraine. But still, you get the idea. He's right on all of this. I really don't believe that Russia would have gone into Ukraine had Donald Trump still been in office. If he was in a second term right now, there's no way we would be talking about Ukraine being attacked by Russia or 100%. Israel being attacked by Hamas.
100% would not be happening. It's just incredible. And, we're at what, 600 days in Ukraine now?
Yeah, something like that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's amazing.
Okay.
He announced a plan last night called Agenda47. I guess he'd be the 47th president in this
is that
case.
Is that what that?
Yeah,
okay.
I believe so. Yeah. I noodled that right out.
Okay.
All by myself.
Wow.
So here's the Trump plan to keep jihadists and their sympathizers out of America. He's going to reinstate and expand Trump travel bans on entry from terror-plagued countries, territories, and places.
Good.
Brilliant. I mean, is that hard to do? Is it that hard to noodle out that, hey, let's back off allowing Saudis into our country, Yemenis into our country, people from Kuwait? You don't know what their intent is. So let's back off on that for a while.
That'd be nice. And I know we're going down Agenda 47, but I mean, everyone's taking fire now because we're saying, many people are saying, including Ron DeSantis, hey, we don't need to be taking people from Gaza.
And
we don't need
that's
the Gaza
for sure.
refugees.
They hate our guts.
Why would
they
we let them in this country?
Why? Yeah, it's asinine.
And we
really
talked
is.
yesterday. I mean,
it's suicide.
All the other countries surrounding Israel and Gaza, are they opening up their gates?
No, they're not.
The Palestinians?
No, they're not. And there's reason for that. They don't trust them either. They don't want them. They don't trust them. They've never opened up their territory to them, ever. So why is it always Israel and our responsibility? Yeah. Why? That's madness. It really is. Number 2 on the Trump plan. Re-implement a full suspension of State Department refugee resettlement. That would include Gaza.
Yeah.
Good. Implement strong ideological screening for all immigrants to the United States. Sympathy for jihadists, Hamas, or Hamas ideology will be automatically disqualifying.
Good.
That just makes sense.
Yeah, I know.
It's not like that's brain surgery. That just makes sense. Aggressively deport resident aliens with jihadist sympathies. Now, I'm not sure how you determine whether or not they've got jihadist sympathies.
I think you just know.
You just know?
I think you just
know.
You just know.
You look at them and you can just sense it. You've got jihadist tendencies.
You know.
I guess if you're posting things on social media.
That's what they'll use is what you're doing on social media. Or
then bye-bye. We're going to get rid of you. Revoke the student visas of radical anti-American and anti-Semitic foreigners at colleges and universities. Thank you.
Okay.
Why wouldn't you?
Okay.
Proactively send ICE to pro-jihadist demonstrations to enforce our immigration laws and remove the violators from our country. Continue and expand denaturalization of criminals, terrorists, and immigration cheats. Okay? And finally, invoke the Alien Enemies Act to accelerate domestic deportations. I don't know. That doesn't seem radical to me.
No, it does not.
That just seems like common sense. All of those are just common sense measures to keep our country safe.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not safe right now. In fact, the FBI is warning us of impending attacks. Do we have cut two with Chris Wray from the FBI warning about terror attacks right now?
In this heightened environment, there's no question we're seeing an increase in reported threats, and we've got to be on the lookout, especially for lone actors who may take inspiration from recent events to commit violence of their own. So I'd encourage you to stay vigilant, because as the first line of defense, protecting our communities, you're often the first to see the signs that someone may be mobilizing to violence.
Yeah, are you going to listen
I'd
to me
also
if I
ask you
say,
to continue sharing any intelligence or observations you may have. And on our end,
And
we're
I won't be
committed
called
to
a
doing
racist?
the same,
Say
so
something.
that together we can safeguard our communities.
Yeah. And then the first time you report to the FBI, hey, you know what? My radical neighbors are screaming Allahu Akbar, and they're burning American flags.
KYD.
And I think there's a problem there. I'll be called a racist. You'll be called a xenophobe, and Islamophobe, all of that stuff. You know, with this FBI, with this guy at the head of the FBI, that's not going to be received well.
Not at all.
Are you kidding me? I mean, he's saying the right thing, but he doesn't mean it.
The actions.
He doesn't mean it.
Do that. Yeah.
Nope. Their actions don't back up their
No
words
way.
in this particular case. And I don't know, the see something, say something thing, has that ever worked? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we've prevented certain actions by seeing something and saying something. But
I guess, but we do, and maybe it has, and you know what? I'll go out on a limb and say yes, it has. But we also know that almost every time that we have some horrific act happen, yeah, we knew about that guy. And,
yeah, we've been watching him for a while. The FBI was aware that he was
we just figured
out of his freaking mind.
We just figured.
But we thought, you know what? We'll keep an eye on him.
If you see something else, let us know.
That is what happens.
I know.
How many times have we heard that?
Over and over again.
Almost every time there's a massive shooting like that. Yeah, we knew about that.